Greetings gamers, I'm LotusCrane. Welcome to part 19 of our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. We're coming pretty close to the end of, I guess, the main story, or chapter 1. I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work, because this game is supposed to be 50 missions long, and it feels like we're coming to a climax on mission 30. We'll find out soon.
The research facility Emmerich was talking about is north of the Soviet base. That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too. Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
I really like this opening scene for this mission, though. This music's really getting me pumped up, and it's nice to see more than one helicopter this time. I mean, really, we should be assaulting in force. This is like Skullface.
All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Like, honestly, even if it meant, like, losing some Mother Base personnel, I feel like I should have the option to bring in, like, a squad with me, right, to back me up.
Be careful down there, boss. The Soviet soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. Still, I think they just exterminate the men who work with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play.
This is why you don't make deals with madmen, no matter what they offer you, because they will betray you in the most horrible way. Incidentally, why am I not looting that precious metals container? It's because it only contains 50 precious metals. I think I actually lose GMP on that bargain for after accounting for the Fulton costs.
Eli snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who could say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Oh yeah.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here at Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual. Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Sector Strike Force. We have no hard data on that force. Very key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface and take everything from him.
I'm even worse at driving tanks than I am jeeps. And if you're wondering why I got out for a moment to issue orders to Quiet, it's because you can't issue them from within the tank, because left bumper is left bumper is shoot the cannon instead of talk. Well, sucks to be you guys. Oh, you probably noticed I deployed with a vehicle this time. I could have done this for like half the game, but I was pinching pennies before. But I mean, we're so close to the end. You know, why not? Why not treat ourselves? Alright. Crash a tank through the front gates. Oh yeah, and I understand why Miller and Hugh are here.
His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport. Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there.
And I managed to zip through so fast that he didn't even get a chance to finish talking. But yeah, I mean, Hugh and Miller are technical advisors. Eli's just a stowaway. I mean, it's at least like 20 years too soon for Liquid Snake to become an important character. Ooh, I like how even like your customized gun gets added to the scene correctly. Ooh. Hey, it's wannabe Psychomantis.
You too have known loss, and that loss torments you still. You hope hatred might someday replace the pain, but it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree? We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my demon.
I just realized
Follow me, big boss.
my face was probably covering like most of Skullface's forehead.
Just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Wow, my face is gonna be like in the entirely wrong portion of this box for most of this video.
Whatever the Navajo told you, it's just one possible solution derived by Cypher. My will is different.
Wow, Skullface's voice just changed. He sounds more like Professor Snape now.
I've known you since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Fox's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. And then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher. You know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather, an act of revenge on the world, but America most of all. America is a country of liberty, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are varied, diverse. America's never been made up of just one group. But he tried to forge a single consciousness, for it and from it. The idea that every citizen would use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system that used information, words, to control the subconscious.
Oh yeah, in between recorded episodes, there was another pause video, another photo, another headache. You can probably YouTube all the pause videos if, you know, you really need to see the one that we missed. Well, this is awkward. Oh yeah, check this out. It magically goes on and off. Look, Ma, no hands.
unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's will, but I think he never understood what she wanted. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers.
All right.
Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed me. And not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is ink. The word became flesh. The final parasite. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator. To free the world from zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca, the world will be torn asunder. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course. A phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue. A language of nukes. My metal wheels shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together. In equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost hands. The world will become one. This war is peace.
Oh. There's a new title song. But yeah, you guys have noticed all those burning bodies we passed, right? This guy's a maniac. I mean, I kind of get his point about Anglo hegemony over the world, messing up everything, but I mean, his solution almost seems worse than the problem. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess I could change the music. This is like super awkward though, right? We're just sitting here, looking at each other pensively. I mean, I guess I can zoom in on his face. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Wow, we are going through like this entire region. Oh, okay, I get it. We're going back to where we got Huey in the first place, where we're keeping yeah, I cannot pronounce that name anymore. Sahelanthropus. 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 Okay, I said it 3 times. This mission is definitely like more slightly interactive cutscene. I'm the one like, if you're wondering why the camera's spinning around, like I'm the one moving it. I've been kind of trying to position it so that my head doesn't get stuck like over, like right now my head's probably over Skullface's body, and if I spin around, now my head is sort of over Snake's body. And wow, they just had a weird auto-tuning moment in that song. This is a pretty good song. I don't know why I'm like talking over it, but I guess I feel the need to like talk while the characters aren't talking.
When the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the Doomsday Clock will roll on, regardless of Zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave new world. It is the bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence.
Oh, okay, and he's leaning in. Is he gonna kiss me? I guess we'll never know, because it faded to black.
We are here.
I'm not saying that it's wrong for 2 guys to kiss. I mean, I've been pretty LGBTQI friendly. But, I mean, look at Skullface. I don't think that's a face anyone wants to kiss regardless of the orientation. That is...
Remember the Alamo.
Okay, that was a random historical reference. But yeah, Skullface is... Like you said earlier, ugly inside and out.
Get us a line of fire. Roger that.
We're gonna try and shoot it through that crack?
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!
I have to say, like, those last few lines, voice acting really is an art form. I wonder how many takes it took him to deliver it with just that cadence and pitch. By the way, I kind of managed to figure this one out on my own, just through the clues in-game, without having to resort to like looking at the wiki for this. But the man on fire over there, I'm pretty sure he's Vulcan or Thunderbolt or whatnot from Snake Eater. I mean, his outfit is more obvious now that he's kind of quenched his flames a little bit. And there goes that Psycho Mantis wannabe. I wonder if that actually is Psycho Mantis or related to Psycho Mantis. I haven't figured that one out yet, whether or not that's actually young Psycho Mantis. That I would have to look up in the Metal Gear Wiki to know for sure. Okay.
Wait! Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who? Fall back! Fall back!
Should you guys really be wasting your time shooting at me? Oh, too late! Ooh. Yeah. This Metal Gear is definitely approaching like Resident Evil levels of lore. Seems oddly unnecessary for a giant robot to be able to roar like a dinosaur, right? Wait, when did I steal a tank? Oh, is that the tank I own that I deploy with so it like automatically got returned to the stock? B? What did I do wrong? Okay, I got a kill. It wasn't stealthy. Oh. You know, it's kind of annoying, but apparently to like S rank some of these missions that have too many cutscenes, you're actually supposed to skip past the cutscenes because the playtime for the cutscenes apparently counts against mission time or something. So if I'd skip the cutscenes, who knows? I might have gotten an Air S, but I mean, that would kind of be like a terrible playthrough video, right? If you didn't get to watch at least, you know, the important cutscenes. Even though I admitted we already missed like a pause video, but by pause I don't mean stop. I mean like spelled Paz, you know, peace. The girl voiced by Tara Strong. Let's see. Okay, let me do this.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
Now I find this hilarious. I have not done this mission yet, right? But like, honestly, I feel like we already saw this with going from Code Talker to Metallic Archaea, the fact that you could choose to stop in the middle and then go do side ops or whatever. Because I remember when we started this playthrough, I think we went from 0 to 1 like automatically, and I think even from 1 to 2 automatically. So we went from like 0 to 2 automatically with no real breaks. I mean, I might have stopped recording at some point. I actually kind of forget. I have to go back and remind myself. But the game just like went through. Oh, granted, I guess Mother Base hadn't even been established yet, which is why I did it that way. But it's like, this is my first time doing this mission. I feel like it should just throw me directly from 30 to 1 with no option to go back to the world map, because how would that even work, right? Did the Sahelanthropus just stand in place for a couple days while I went and like farmed side ops? Alright, this is almost definitely just a boss battle, so You know, I don't even remember how I have him set up, so let me go back and make sure that I have a independently combat-ready D walker. Even though this is like only the second time I've used him, and he didn't seem, or I guess it didn't seem too useful last time. Alright, I guess in terms of sub-weapons, he doesn't really have that much. Alright, well he has intercept head, so he should be able to act on his own, I think. Again, I've only used D-Walker once, and I wasn't too impressed, but it seems more appropriate to use D-Walker than Quiet for fighting Sahelanthropus. Wow, I'm actually pronouncing it correctly now. I'm pretty sure I, like, dropped an entire syllable previously. Alright, I do have a grenade launcher attached to that, so it's either that or bring the hail. Yeah, I'll try using that. Do I want to use the tank or the rocket launcher? I've never actually used the multiple rocket launcher, so I don't know what the aiming situations with that. Like, I was surprised with the tank that it's actually left bumper. Why not? Let's throw a random learning curve for a new vehicle into my first time doing this mission, which I assume... Well, I'm pretty sure it's got to be a boss battle, right? Which means if this is short enough, I can go on to, maybe do a third mission? Let's see. Oh. Everyone looks pensive.
Got a spike on the RWR. Strange PRF. What's wrong? Control lost. Can't maintain RPM. We're settling.
Uh-oh.
Recovered control. Ascending. Hey, Snake. There's something wrong with Eli.
So, are we led to believe that ratty child Liquid Snake is actually filled with more hatred than Vulcan? Oh, and this part is a recap. Well, go use the restroom or grab a snack. I mean, granted, this is YouTube. You can just pause, but... And this only means stop, not the character. And this again.
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Oh!
I'm like tempted to press start and skip past this part, but I'm also kind of concerned that maybe there's gonna be like a different no, so far it's the same. Oh, yep. Still nasty. But yeah, I don't want to accidentally miss something. Like maybe it'll extend past what we saw last time. And by last time I mean like a few minutes ago. Want to guess what I'm drinking right now? Exo Cognac. Okay, this is different. I'm like afraid at some point control will randomly revert to me and I'll get myself killed immediately. Uh-oh.
PRF anomaly. Quick is outbound. Departing the AO for now.
All units, move in!
Okay, it's got a metallic Archaea saber. That's a pretty funky fresh. Oh, wow. Well, you've created a monster you can't control, Skullface.
Cypher will rewrite the records, and I will vanish from human memory. But the thirst for revenge that I have planted will infest the system. No one can stop it now. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future! Major, I'm burning up!
I guess.
Boss, get out of there!
Uh-oh.
If the world finds out about Sahelanthropus, Skullface will have won. His plans will become reality. He wouldn't need to use nukes. That thing's mere existence would be enough to enslave humanity to the fear of nuclear Armageddon. It would tear the world apart.
Uh-oh.
Boss!
So I guess we don't get to kill Skullface. And that was not my driving. That was one of those scenes like you saw the controller where I could move the camera angle a little bit, but I couldn't actually do the driving myself. Granted, I'm not saying I would do any better, but I am notoriously bad at driving. In games. In real life, I'm okay. Oh snap.
It's after you. You need to stop it, boss. Destroy Sahelanthropus. Stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. I'll rally Diamond Dogs and provide backup.
Oh wow. Am I trapped? It's so dusty. Oh crap.
Intercept mode.
Come on, D-Walker. Be useful. Oh no! No, this was a mistake. I should not have. This rocket launcher is. Oh wow! I thought he was just gonna step on me immediately. Okay, this was a mistake. I don't even know how to operate the rockets on the rocket launcher. Plus, why did I bring my own vehicle? There's like so many free vehicles here. Alright. This is my second attempt to... Oh, okay. Nope, mistake. Alright, I don't actually know how to use the rockets on a rocket launcher. I probably should have practiced. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Engaging missile launcher.
Oh, is my helicopter actually helping me?
Supply drop, hurry!
Supply drop complete.
Nice work, keep it up. Coming after ours. Take it out.
Find cover.
Oh, hey. Oh, they're delivering supplies for free. That's great. Or maybe it's not free and they're just charging me anyway, but at least I don't have to open the menu for it. Wait. Oh, crud! I'm gonna die! I need to find cover! Oh, snap! It turned at the last moment. Oh no, it's encircling me. There's like no good escape. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Okay. Fighting it was somehow still easier, though, than escaping from it in Hellbound so many missions ago. I don't know why, but those sheep running by. That was just the comedy relief we needed. Look at the sheep run.
Snake!
Let's see Skullface.
I kind of feel like to be thorough, they should be placing C4 charges all over that thing before leaving, right? I mean, I have like 12 C4s. Why not use them? Do you really want to check and see if the...
Three. Where's the other?
Very close to you
Finish me. Kill me.
You know, normally I'm all for dispatching enemies expeditiously without any unnecessary suffering, but after what you did to pause, oh, I guess it's giving me control of the trigger. If I don't pull the trigger though, will he just like bleed out? Okay, so cool. If you don't pull the trigger, you get to sever the limbs that he took from us.
Do it yourself. Mission complete, boss.
I mean, granted, I guess this way, there's a chance that,
Kill me!
oh, Huey administers mercy killing.
I did it! Revenge!
Yeah, you're stupid. The point was for Skullface to suffer for as long as possible. Huey totally tried to claim a kill steal.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Ooh, not just one, but 2 achievements. I guess one of the achievements is for not finishing Skullface myself. Okay, that was an easy S rank. I got those 2 tasks at the very last moment. Ooh, almost at 500k, which I think is the last time that it helps you recruit better soldiers. I mean, it also raises difficulty because, you know, the foes will be better prepared to fight you. Ooh, Go Goose is now playing Soma. I guess Miller's gotten over his loathing of quiet enough to share a chopper.
Anyone can give up his fight by laying down arms. But the feeling of holding a gun, that we'll never forget. Like our lost limbs. The sensation lingers.
Here she comes! Here she comes!
Way to ruin the mood, Huey. Oh, those are some serious cargo copters. I love stealing loot, but this seems like a bad idea. Because we already know this thing moves through psychic manipulation, right? Well, okay, I guess they're gonna need new paint jobs.
Rifles in missing hands. We stand tall on missing legs. We stride forward on the bones of our fallen. Then, and only then, are we alive. This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight. We will be stronger than ever. For our peace.
I think my game is actually freezing up.
Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words. Kaz. Pretentious to the end. Still. Doesn't feel like this is over. And I'll never be whole again.
There are an estimated 7,100 languages spoken in the world, but only 6 are designated as official languages of the United Nations, and...
in the deepest night, reaching out, grasping for a fleeting memory. All the thoughts keep piercing this broken mind. I fall, but I'm still standing, motionless.
Oh look, now he or she, can't really tell, is wearing the same thing. That's not good. good song. It's not as easily singable as Snake Eater was for Metal Gear Solid 3, but it is good. It's surprisingly kind of modern though compared to I feel like some of the other songs like Phantom Pain and Manus World were like deliberately done in 80s style. This feels like it could be a
Feeds that blackened heart, and thirst must be quenched to fuel hypocrisy. Plenty cleanse is the only way to repent. Renounce what made you that kill. Would you speak them to me? With your praise so still, it makes me believe that sins never die. Can't wash the blood off our hands. Let no one fill us all. It's just means to an end. Our salvation lies beyond the truth. Let me suffer now. In my heart, I just know that there's no way to light up the door in his
out of cognac. Oh, I mean, I have more back there, but I would have to run downstairs and get ice, so... Now, this was mission... what's this, 31? And there's 19 missions left in the game. That are supposed to be like main missions, but I wonder how many are going to be like side ops or whatnot. Because I mean, after all, we had a couple of side ops that turned out to be like story important. And there were a couple of main missions that were not story important, right? Like recruiting or eliminating like the Spetsnaz commander. Like that didn't really advance the story much. I feel like we've gone through like the important part of the game. I'm probably gonna cheat a little bit and look at the Metal Gear wiki for like the next 19 missions and see if they're actually all story important, because I don't know that I need to drag this playthrough series out for like another like 9 episodes. If I can cut it down to like maybe like 4 to 6 more episodes, that'd probably be better, right? So. that by doing our mission after this, but I mean, these cutscenes and credits are just going for so long. I feel like I should just take what I have and wrap up once these credits are over. I mean, technically, I could wrap up now, but like I don't know if there's going to be another cutscene right after these credits, and I don't want to have to like replay this mission or redo this recording just to get the cutscene. So I'm gonna sit here and let these credits roll. This is like the downside to going off like a blind like first playthrough, doing your recording off of that, because you don't know what the flow of like cutscenes and credits and stuff will be, so like you can't really like budget or plan your time for that. But I guess the reason why, like, for most of these, like, there were a couple episodes where I was like, okay, I screwed up too badly, or it was like a boring first playthrough, so I need to go and re-record those missions. And I think this is what, part 19? I think out of like the 19 videos I've uploaded to YouTube so far for Metal Gear Solid 5, I think only 3 of those 19 were me like redoing the missions on camera because I felt that I had done it too poorly the first time. So that way, like, my reactions would be like more like earnest and not like pre-rehearsed or something. Like during that boss battle against Sahelanthropus, like I was genuinely like, well, not crapping my pants, I mean, but I was nervous when that thing was charging up its railgun. Oh look, credits for all those, oh. So, I guess I haven't gotten the achievement for music and sets because I'm missing at least one of these 2. Alright. 3. I'm missing 3 songs. I think this game got, like, an award or something for its soundtrack. I mean, it's half, like, real American hits from, like, the 80s. Maybe some British ones. Well, all in English, anyway. And then, like, a couple of original songs produced for this game, most of which were in the 80s style. Oh, okay. Alright, got more cassette tapes. Okay. Oh, okay, these are the names of, the bosses from Snake Eater, which just confirms me kind of figuring on my own that the man on fire was Volgan. Wow, a lot of emblems. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Biting tree frog? Okay. Well, I actually got some female soldiers. That's cool. Oh, alright. 50-50. That's much better diversity than usual, right? Because I feel like maybe only like 5%. Oh, what is going on?
I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I won't see you in his ashes. You're all diamonds.
This man acted as accomplice to the attack on Mother Base. Why are you here? Revenge against the boss.
I'm not like you!
I think it is time you knew.
I'll go alone. Boss, what are you...
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy?
Or you?
Kill her! What should we do, boss? Just give the order.
You were right. He is not one of us.
Boss.
Snake?
Okay, so I guess there will be more story developments. I was worried that... Okay, so chapter 2 will be called Race. What was chapter 1 called again? I'm gonna have to go back and review my early videos.
Attention! Diamond Dogs! Even with Skullface dead, our brothers are unavenged. And the phantom pain he brought us lives on. Cypher is still out there. We know they've planted spies, parasites among us. Watch the man to your left, to your right. Assume nothing. Report everything. It's the only way to protect ourselves. From here on out, you will be my eyes. The deadliest enemy's right here in our midst. And they will get no mercy.
I don't know. Inculcating paranoia among the ranks. I mean, it's not good for overall morale.
Even with Skullface dead, our pain is still right with us.
Action added.
We need more strength. We need more men. Diamond Dogs needs to be bigger. Missions have come in too. We still have a long road ahead of us.
They never show you that in movies, right? It's like, oh hey, we just had our glorious victory, and what are you gonna do? Go home and take a shower, right? Because saving the world is dirty, sweaty business. Alright, let's take a quick look at the mission list.
Please select a mission.
Okay, so these are repeats of earlier missions. But with tougher rules. Okay. Oh, with bigger prizes. 420k, that's not bad. Alright, so higher difficulty, no checking how to reflex mode.
Shortly.
You go in with no equipment, okay. This is a new mission, I'll save it for next time. I think what I'll do is...
Please
assuming that there's
select a
no new
mission.
cutscenes, and if there are new cutscenes, then I'll have to redo these to be on camera, but I'll probably do these two off camera because they're just repeats, and then I'll do 32 and then whatever 35 happens to be. Oh geez, there's like all sorts of new things. Ooh. More mother base sold, so I guess there's more pause cutscenes coming up ahead. Because up until this point, I've only been able to do 5 of the mother base, wandering mother base soldier side ops. So that being said, I think I've only gone 4 cutscenes to pause. So I'm gonna go take a quick
You have arrived.
visit to pause. Anyway, while I'm driving there, and this is a bit of a drive, what do you guys think of, and girls, and non-binaries, and sentient AIs, what does everyone in the audience think so far? I mean, if not of, you know, my style, as a YouTuber, and I wish I could be a live streamer on, like, Twitch or something, but my internet connection's just not reliable enough. What do you guys think of the game so far? I mean, it definitely has a more ponderous pace and maybe a bit more filler than the previous Metal Gear games, but it's impressive how massive this game is. I guess in a lot of ways it's more ambitious than the previous ones, and I can see how like this game went wildly over budget. I mean, it made its money back in profit from sales, but yeah, I think Konami sacked Kojima after this because they were not pleased with like how over budget this game was. Oh yeah, so assuming that quite a few of these missions are just harder repeats of earlier missions, and there's only like maybe, let's see, out of 31, out of the 19 missions, if only like another 6 or 7 are real missions, this might end after like 3 or 4 episodes. What game are you interested in me doing next for my next playthrough? Oh, here we go. You know, comment in the section. I was thinking of Child of Light, something easy like that.
Oh, Snake! What is it, Snake? Oh, somebody took this while we were fishing. That day, I figured out that it doesn't really matter if you catch a fish or not. Just waiting for a fish together can be the most fun of all. Oh yeah, Chico got all worked up and almost fell into the sea. When they do some more fishing, tell me, okay? My head, it hurts.
Oh, the previous pause cutscene, which I said we missed because it happened off camera. She was talking about Miller feeding a cat. Is that the final countdown? I think it is. But yeah, this has been part 19 of our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I'm LotusCrane, signing off.